Hello everybody, this is Nora, and on this video today I have something a little different. Yes, we are doing a review and swatch of one new color from Aimeili that I have that they sent me, and this is the wrong one, the wrong bottle. The color is this one, 108, which is the one you see on my fingernail. But I also have the Blossom Base. And I do have a tutorial on how to use this base. You might have seen how they, some of the artists out there create the blossoming roses with the base. I thought I would give it something, give it a different try. And that's because I saw a picture from Lauren, and let me find that for you. Okay, here we go. This is a picture from Lauren from Wildflowers that I found that she had, and when I haven't not seen a video of her on how she went about creating this feather, but when I looked at it, yeah, it did ring a bell to me on obviously that it was gel, and seeing how nicely spread out the gel is there, I really thought it was created with something very much like the Blossom Base, like we do for the roses. And here's another picture. There's that other picture right there. So yeah, I went ahead and gave it a try. I was excited to see how well it worked. It was pretty neat. I think it's easier than, well, I shouldn't probably not say that. It's just I'm intimidated by the roses. I don't know why, but needless to say, I wanted to create something different and maybe it's a little bit more related to the upcoming season, right? So here are the samples. This was me practicing with it, and I'm very happy with it. I was trying to use as many of the different Aimeili colors that I have for creating that feather. And the black and white here are a different brand. Yeah, I don't have an Aimeili white, but look how pretty that is. And if you remember this color right here, the base, remember how it was, yeah, this is the 115, that super, very pale pink, that I thought it would make a good substitute for white. And sure enough, and I'm not sure if it will come out right on camera, but in real life, I can see that it's pink. Okay, and the orange here is that neon orange from Aimeili 053. The next color is that coral here, 001, and the, well, what looks like bluish there, lilac, is the 105. And then I've ended with this one, 106, which is, this is the newest color that I have. And yeah, take a look. So as far as working with this, I found out some colors spread different than others. Not every color spreads the exact same way, so you're gonna have to kind of play with that. So the feather kind of takes a life of its own. You cannot quite predict how it's going to spread. I like when the white one here did really good. I like how when it spreaded, it created kind of like, to me it's more realistic to the feather, and this one here is too. And yeah, this one just looks like it got cut off a little bit, but hey, you know, sometimes feathers are not perfect, right? And then the tail, the little stick, and you don't have to go make it curve. It can be a straight feather, but I just love this. And I thought these colors kind of went really well together, and this is what I created from my own. So I went ahead and did a video doing these. I did these on video to show you how to do this. Yeah, it's quite difficult doing this on camera. I'm not 100% happy how my ring nail came out, because the tail doesn't quite look like the stick end of the feather, because I was working this way instead of working towards myself. But I think I will go ahead and recreate it on my thumb to show you how to do that. So I will go ahead and, yeah, I'll go ahead and leave you now with, you'll see me swatching this. This is a very pretty neutral brown, and so it could be a nice nude color depending on your skin tone. Let me go ahead and open the bottle. Nice consistency on the formula there. I did, however, had to be happy with the opacity on this color. I went ahead and did 3 coats on my nails for these, and as you know, my natural nails, I tend to have very white tips. So let me go ahead and I will go ahead and leave you with the swatches and the tutorials on how to create these feathers, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so now that you've seen a couple of clips there, let me go ahead and come in here with some instructions on how to do this. So what I have here is Aimeili's, the newest color, 108, cured after 3 coats, and that's it, okay? No top coat or anything. So I'm going to go with the Blossom base, and I'm going to apply a thin layer. I mean, you know, this doesn't have to be thick, but you do want good coverage of it. And you do want to cover the entire nail, not just where your art is going to be, because remember, this is going to cure and it's going to act as a top coat to that first layer of the color. So you want it to look nice and uniform. And you apply that and you do not cure it, okay? Now for this next step, I want to go ahead, I can use a piece of tin foil that will work just as good. You take your 2 colors that you want to work with. It could be 2, 3, 4 colors, whichever you want. And you want a nice bead of the gel, so that it's, especially since you're working, if you're working on yourself and you're only working with one hand, you're not able to hold down the foil. You want a nice bead so it's easier to pick up with the dotting tool. And I use this, the fairly big, good size there, the dotting tool. I'm not using this end, but I will use this end. And you also want a nice fine liner. Okay, there's something very thin like this. And I have had to cut some bristles out of this brush to make it. And since I am working with one hand, I am putting a couple of bottles holding this tin foil so that when I pick up the gel and it's lifting the foil, it doesn't mess me up on that. Also, in between dotting the gel, you will want to clean your dotting tool on a paper towel, and do it on a dry paper towel. I tried cleaning this with alcohol in between, and the alcohol stain on the dotting tool was causing a problem picking up the next gel. Okay, so just use a dry paper towel. So I have my base applied here, and I'm going to, since I I probably should have done this last after I made everything, had everything ready. Okay, make it nice and even. Remember, this is a gel. And I'm going to go ahead, so I'm going to start with the first bead. And remember that by the time you get to this midway down the feather, your top bead will have had more time to spread than the ones at the bottom. Okay, and that's okay for this feather look, all right? So that's just something that I wanted to explain there. I think I will start with the white. And I'm gonna go, to make it easier for me and be happy with this feather, it's gonna look upside down to the other. So, and when you see the dotting tool going away from the screen, I was wiping it on the paper towel. Now I pick up my next color. Go with the white. I like to alternate these two colors. And I'm going to finish with the white. I'm taking these bottles out of the way, and I can see my white, how it's spreading there on the top. Now I'm going to go in here, and when you do this, it might take some practice, because when you drag it, and depending on how much pressure you applied, it's how much polish you're going to bring over. Now I want to immediately go into the lamp, and 30 seconds later we want to finish it with the top coat. So here's the final result. What do you guys think? I really love how these turned out, and yeah, I hope you guys I hope you found that helpful and a good tutorial. Let me know if you have questions below, and I'll be happy to answer them. I'd like to thank Aimeili for sending me these beautiful products to play with and review. And remember that I will have the links down in the description bar below. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and thank you for watching.